Hello kids, welcome to our channel. This is a new channel for studying biology, chemistry and maths. So physics is not my forte and I'm very bad at it. So I loved physics because I literally don't like that subject. I know many of you can relate it. So anyway, we will start first with the introduction part of botany. Here we will study the basic terminology of botany and the branches of botany and which study of botany is called what. So first the word botany is derived from the word botany. So what botany means? Botany means it's plant. So now if we look about the fathers, the first father of biology is Aristotle, we all know. Then for botany it is Theophrastus, for zoology it is Aristotle, and for microbiology it is Leeuwenhoek. You have to remember this name, it is very important, it may come as 1 mark question. Don't mind my handwriting, is very bad, I know. Now, branches of modern botany. Now, first the general branches of botany. Here will first is the plant morphology. We all know that morphology means studying the external features. So, plant morphology means studying the external features of plants. Now it's plant taxonomy. Taxonomy means what? Studying about the identification, classification, nomenclature, or the systemic study of whichever organisms or plants we are studying. So here plant taxonomy means to study about the identification, classification, nomenclature, or the systematic study of the plants. Now if we talk about plant anatomy, the name itself says structure, which is the internal structure. Morphology means what? External features. And anatomy means we cut or we dissect the plant to see its inner organs or its inner plants. Now, plant anatomy means to study about the internal structure of plants. Okay, got it? Now is cytology. Cytology means the study of cell. From cyto, you have to remember cell. And logy means it's study. We all know that. It's so basic. Now for histology, tissue. From histo, we have to remember tissue. Now if we talk about plant physiology, to study about life process of plants, that is photosynthesis, respiration, transportation, etc. Now in plant physiology, what are the things that we'll study? It is the life process of plants, that is photosynthesis, respiration, transportation, etc. And the function of the plants, that is flowering, nutrition, etc. Now the seventh one is the plant ecology. Ecology means what? Environment and the relationship between the organism and environment. So plant ecology, here we will study about the environmental relationship between organisms and environment. Plant pathology, this means the study about the plant disease and their control. From pathology you have to remember disease, and if plant comes before the uh, pathology word, then it is plant disease. And we will here in this branch we will learn about how to control the diseases which are caused in the plants. Now it is plant embryology. Here embryology means what? The embryo. So in plant embryology we will study about the development of embryo. Okay, from my voice it's clearly seen that I'm a kind of nervous. I am, because it is the first time I'm doing stuff like this, so please bear with me. Now plant evolution, here we will study about the origin of a, sorry, I did a writing mistake. This is origin of organism by the process of continuous change. In plant evolution, evolution means what? It's will here we study about the origin and the continuous change. Now in plant evolution we will study about the origin and sorry, origin of organisms by the process of continuous change. Now how the organisms are originated by the process of the continuous change. Now first is genetics. In genetics we of course will study about the heredity and variation. Our genetic material is DNA. So how the characteristics from a parent cell to a daughter cell is transferred, or to the child it is transferred from the parent cell to the offspring. In genetics we'll study about the whole process of it. Now paleontology means what? Fossils, that is study of the fossils of organisms. So for the fossils, we all know that what it is. I don't have to explain it, right? Now is endocrinology. Endocrinology means the word endo itself says that the endocrine glands, or endocrino. From the word endocrino, you have to remember it is related to our endocrine glands. Now, paleobotany. In paleobotany, we will study about the fossils of plant. Here, paleontology, in which we study about the fossils of organisms. In paleobotany, here we will study about the fossils of plants. The pronunciation may differ from person to person, so I think I did the pronunciation correct. Now, here we will study some super specialty branches. Like here, some more branches of botany is there, so we'll study those. Yeah, and you have to remember this terminologies for your exams, because it may come as 1 mark to 2 mark questions in exams. So these are the basics, and you should know that, because if you you like if you further go for studies like in the same stream, if you further go for studies or do BSc or something, this stuff's gonna help you a lot. Now it is the phycology or algology. The word phyco or algo, this means the algae. Algae, we know that these are found in the moist areas. Now comes second, that is mycology. From myco, you have to remember that it is related to fungi or fungus. Now mycology, it is the study of fungi. Now bryology, this is the study of bryophytes. From bryo, you have to remember bryophytes. Okay, now it is pteridology. Pteridology is as simple. From pterido we know that is it is the study of pteridophytes. From gymnology, it is study of gymnosperms. From bacteriology, it is study of bacteria. Virology is the virus. Now molecular biology. In molecular biology, we'll study about the structure, synthesis of different biomolecules, that is our DNA, RNA, protein. So in microbiology, first we will study the structure of DNA, RNA and protein, then how these are synthesized and how DNA is formed, RNA is formed, and how proteins are formed, and what are their functions in our body and what important role does they play. In microbiology, we study about these things. Now it is biotechnology. In biotechnology, it deals with the application of living microorganisms for the manufacture of useful products. In biotechnology, we learn that how the living microorganisms help in the production of useful products and the manufacture of useful products in our daily life. That in our daily life, the things that we are using, not I cannot say all, but a few of them or many of them are made using the biotechnology. Now it is engineering. In genetic engineering, we will study about the formation of RTD. Now what RTD means? RTD means the recombining DNA technology. In genetic engineering, we'll study about the recombining DNA technology. Now one, then 11th one is the biophysics. In biophysics, we will learn about the relation of physics and biology. In biophysics, we will learn how physics is helpful in our daily life. Now, the 12th one is the biochemistry. In biochemistry, we will learn about how chemical compounds are related to biology and how chemical compounds are helpful in our metabolic processes. Okay. Now the third, and this is the last one. Here only 5 of them are there. Now it is some of the interrelated branches. Okay, now first is the agronomy. Agronomy means cultivation and management of field crops. From the word agro, you have to remember it is related to field crops, and agronomy means cultivation and management of field crops. Here we will learn how the crops are cultivated, what are the process, and how the crops are managed, and it is kept healthy, free from diseases and our microorganisms. Now in horticulture, horticulture is the production and management of fruits, vegetables and flowering plants. In horticulture, we will learn how fruits are produced, vegetables are produced, flowering plants are produced, as we all know some basics of them, and how they are managed and how they are protected from the extreme conditions, and what are their favorable conditions in which they can grow. Now, forestry. In forestry, we will learn the development, management, conservation of forest. Now what people, what they are doing, they're cutting off the forest, which when they, we all are suffering because of such people, and they should stop doing it, right? In forestry, we will learn the study of development, how plants are more and more trees, how more and more forests are being developed. Now management, how the forest, how the plants in the forest are managed, how they are conserved, and thing like that. Now dendrology. Dendrology is the study of trees and shrub. In dendrology, we will study about the trees and the shrub. And agrostology, in agrostology, we will study about the grasses. From the word agros, from the word agros, you have to remember grasses. Now these were the some important terminology which you should remember, and I hope if you it and I hope this video was helpful, and hope so you all will remember the terminologies, and I think you all should remember. It is very important. As per a science student, at least you have the basic knowledge of which branch of biology is called what. Now have a good day, and see you in the next video. And if, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and share it to your friends who are studying biology. It may be helpful to them. Thank you.